We have a question today. What are the differences between saving a project and saving a project as a cut file in Cricut Design Space? This is the Creative Crafters Podcast. Hi, I'm Bette from Bette's Makes, and this is your questions answered. Now, it's an interesting question because when you save inside of Cricut Design Space, you are actually saving everything that you had been working on. So if you started a new project and added a couple of items onto your canvas, when you click on the Save button, you notice that you'll have a collection that you can add your save to. You can create a new collection, and of course you need to give it a title. Now, when you're saving inside of Cricut Design Space, you are actually saving your entire project, which means it saves all of your PNGs, print then cut, and it saves all of your shapes. And those, if they are SVG files initially or cut files, they will save as cut files. So saving a project preserves the work within the space that you've been working with. It allows for easy access for editing and continuing your project, and provides some organizational features with the collections, and it retains the flexibility for ongoing modifications and refinements, because that's the way that it saves inside of Design Space. Now, saving a project as a cut file, there's nothing really different about that. You simply save your project the way you've designed it onto the canvas, and of course that final version is what it's going to save as. As I mentioned before, if it is an SVG file or a cut file, it will remain such as until you make the changes in the operations to change it to something different. Now, the key differences are really negligible. Accessibility and ongoing editing and portability and finalization and saving within the application are all identical. Saving as a cut file, you would think that prioritizes portability and finalization, but that really depends on how you've designed it within the canvas. So if you have print then cut items, they will simply save as print then cut items, and that's the way they will be. If they're a shape and they're an SVG file, they will remain as an SVG file, so you can still manipulate them. This has been the Creative Crafters Podcast, and your questions answered.